Hi everyone, it's Miss C. So Mrs. Almeida asked me to help you guys with the online classes that you guys are taking. So I'm going to be focusing on LAL in this video. So you guys already know that you have to already log on to your Power School, and you're going to want to go onto the top, make sure you're in classes, and click on LAL 3. Okay, so now on your left hand side, you're gonna go to class pages, click on that, wait for it to load a little bit. Disregard anything that's on top, don't worry about it. We're gonna scroll down, click on week 1. I know we're on week 2, but it'll bring up the other weeks. Now you're gonna click on week 2. Now that we are on week 2, we scroll down, and you'll notice here it's going to tell you that you will have assignments due. Now, you guys are very lucky this week. You guys only have 2 assignments. Now, reading from the top up here, you guys are going to see that we have the same 2 readings as last week. We have Escape from War and your poem, Always. Okay? And you're going to need these 2 texts to complete this week's assignments. Okay, very simple. I suggest you guys get it done today, and then you won't have to worry about LAL for the rest of the week, and you can just worry about your other subjects. Trust me, this is a very simple assignment. 2 assignments, very simple. So the first one is a short response. There's 3 questions. I will go over them. Don't worry, because I have them. I copied and pasted it on a Word document that Mrs. Almeida is going to send to you guys through email. And then for assignment 2, it's a writing task. So yes, it is an essay that you have to do and complete, which again, I will go over, but on the Word document. So boys and girls, what I suggest is for you guys to pull up your reading from War, okay? Escape from War. I have it on 2 pages like this, so I can have it side by side. So now, week 2, assignment 1. Now here, this is what the question is. After reading Escape from War, write about the following. So you have 3 questions. Super easy, guys, okay? This you can write in your LAL notebook. Send a picture to Mrs. Almeida, email it to her, or you can write it on here and then send it to her that way as well. We just want to see your completed work. Now, question 1 asks, what surprised you about Danya's story? Now, of course, you always have to restate your question, right guys? So in question 1, you can start off by saying, in the article, Danya's story surprised me when ... So you can say, maybe it surprised you when she had to leave her country, or maybe it surprised you about the refugee camps, or it surprised you when you found out that there were 65 million refugees in the world today. Anything that has to do with the story, that is for question 1, sorry, forgive me. And then you have to say, this surprised me because ... However, boys and girls, I want you guys to not start your question by saying, this surprised me. You have to tell me what surprised you. So from here, you can say, when Danya left her country, it surprised me because ... Having 65 million people in refugee camps today surprised me because ... So this is question number 2, is an opinion question. Okay, this is what you guys think surprised you. Why did it surprise you? Okay, I need information from the story, okay? And question 3 says, what questions might you have for, what questions might you have for Danya? So questions, boys and girls, that is plural. So I'm going to even bold the S so that you guys can see questions. So I need more than one. Give me at least 2 or 3, please. So I rewrote it for you guys here. Some questions I would like to ask Danya are blah, 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 blah. Whatever you guys think, okay? So that's just only assignment 1. That's very easy. So I know you guys can do that. You guys are very smart. Alrighty. Now, assignment 2. It says here, now not only are you using the story, but you're also going to be using the poem always. So here it says, you have just read Escape from War and Always. Consider the challenges Danya faces as a refugee. Okay, guys, the word refugee, if you guys forgot about it, it says it right here, and it says, refugees are people forced to leave their homes because of war, hunger, natural disasters, or other dangers. So what are some synonyms for challenges? If you guys can give me some synonyms and comment below, I would greatly appreciate that. I'm sure Mrs. Almeida will, reward you guys with something. So if you guys can give me that would be great. And just think about it. Think about it. And the question that we have here is, what do her story and the poem tell you about remaining hopeful? Hopeful. Who can tell me what hopeful means? If you guys can comment below with what hopeful means, you guys can definitely do that. Now, this question, it's like our essential question that you guys have for your reading. Okay, this is a question that you should keep in your mind while writing the essay. So you will be writing an essay that explains Danya's challenges and how hope plays a role during times of war, using details from the article and the poem. So in other words, boys and girls, you're going to be connecting the article with the poem. Okay? But the 2 things that you need to keep in mind while connecting the poem and the article is Danya's challenges, which I'm going to highlight. Her challenges. Forgive me, I just highlighted the whole thing. Her challenges and how hope plays into it. Okay? So those are the 2 important things. Challenges and hope. How does it play a role? In other words, how is it important in this time that Danya was passing through during the war? Now, if you guys need help with understanding what to put in your essay, this is important. Of course, you guys will always need an opening. You need an opening for your story. So, an example that I can give you is from this article. This is an opening. This first sentence here. Imagine you had to leave your home, your friends, and your country behind. Boom. That's an opening for this article. Didn't that grab your attention, and didn't it want you to keep reading more and to see, I wonder why I would have to leave my country? So I gave you guys some tips here. For an opening, you can have a question or a fact from the story. So an example that I would give is, did you know that there were 65 million refugees in the world today? Boom, that's an opening. So if you guys can find a fact, an important fact in the article, and you want to turn that into a question, you can absolutely do that. I think that's a great idea, and I think it's a great way to hook your reader, okay? Now, the challenges that she faced. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of help with this. Now, in this paragraph alone, this whole paragraph right here, I found 4 challenges, okay? You need a lot of challenges in your essay, okay? So here alone, I only found 4. Here, this paragraph is just explaining what refugees are. Maybe you can find some challenges in here that she had to deal with. But I didn't find much in this paragraph. I found a lot, though, in this paragraph here. This whole section here. This was, I found a lot of challenges in there. So use that as your backup as well. Now, of course, you need to connect it with hope. So I recommend you guys looking at the last stanza of the poem. It says, "There will always be the babble of streams and birdsong, the whisper of wind. Sadness is not forever, but let hope be." So here they're saying, let's not be sad forever. Let's try to be hopeful forever, okay? Now, in the story, I found in this paragraph and in this paragraph qualities about hope. So you can connect these two with this part of the poem, okay? I'm giving you guys a lot of info. And then your closing. You need a good closing. You need to wrap it all up, okay? So, of course, you guys need correct punctuation. You guys need to have correct capitalization. You need to have good information. I need you guys, if you guys want to grab something from the article and put it into your essay, you can absolutely do that. However, make sure you guys are using quotation marks to cite your evidence, okay? Because then it would just be you copying from the article, which we don't want that, okay? And another thing, an essay it does require 10 or more sentences. So if you can give me at least 10 sentences for your essay, perfect. So you already have 2 sentences completed. You're going to have your opening and your closing. Now all you need are just 8 more sentences to make up for the challenges, what the text says about hope. So maybe you can do 4 sentences about the challenges and maybe 4 sentences about hope. And then there you just have your whole essay. So it's pretty simple. If you guys have any questions, please ask. I want to help you guys. I want you guys to succeed. I know last week was such a hard time with trying to figure out everything online about with Power School, and I know it went down for a bit, but I hope this week goes really smoothly. I miss you guys tons. I hope you guys are doing well at home with your work, and I hope your families are doing well. And again, if you need any help, you need any questions, definitely comment on the questions below. And of course, you'll expect an email from Mrs. Alameda with this document where you can submit all of your work, okay? Alrighty, guys, have a good day then.